PTO just shattered on me. Those are the PC parts. I'm not entirely sure what this is, but it paint matches. Got a little rust on the backside. I'm not sure why it would. Tomorrow is a holiday. I'm not even going to be able to get this part, even if it's warranted. It doesn't matter. I'm not getting it by tomorrow. I have no idea if this was my fault. We're going to try to see if maybe we can get it covered under the warranty. It should be covered under the warranty. The only place I can figure where I could have done anything wrong, because right about here is where I found that little plate. I traced back my trail everywhere I went after I had got stuck, because I remembered when I got stuck, I used the bucket to get myself out, and well, the chain was in the bucket. I dropped the chain. I'll have to look at the video and go back and look and see if I ran over the chain with the blades running. I don't think I did. Maybe I did. I don't know. Regardless, whether I did or I didn't, this is where I found the chain, right in this area, right here. That's where I found the chain. You can see right here where I had put the bucket down. Right in there is where I was stuck. Lesson learned there is don't carry the chain in the bucket when you're, mowing, especially if you got the bucket on and you think you might get stuck. Cool, no helmet. So it's Memorial Day. Sun finally came out. I think that's what we call it. There's some sort of orb up there, Braden. An orb in the sky.
I have to go to the bathroom.
You go? Oh, well, thanks for telling everybody. Anyway, I got the lawnmower off, the lawnmower deck, and been inspecting it. This coupling here is what's supposed to go on to the mid PTO shaft. This was still on the unit. This piece and this piece, I'm pretty sure they go together like so and hook up into here. But right here, I found this just laying on the deck. Right here. And that goes in here. And on the other side of it, if I flip it over, there's a nut there. So I don't know. I'm beginning to think maybe I didn't do this. Maybe that wasn't tight enough. I don't know. We'll find out. Then another piece that came off is, I don't know how this would have happened, but that's a grease fitting. And I'm not sure what this is. It almost looks like part of a bearing, but I don't see anything else in there sheared. We'll take a quick walk out back. It's a good thing I got the push mower. Our biggest problem right now is mostly the bugs. They swarm me every time I come out here and start cutting, but I had to get in here with the push mower anyway, and then there was some areas up in there I had to get, and then over in here I couldn't get in there with the tractor. I still have a little more to go up against the house, right up in here, up over there, and maybe a few other spots with the push mower. I'm not sure if I'm going to bother with the rest of it with the push mower. Kind of leaning towards maybe installing the brush hog and brush hogging it. I don't know what kind of cut that's going to give me. That's probably going to really stink. And I had the tractor back here only because I was loading up the grass clippings into the bucket, and then I would bring them over there so that I could, you know, dump the bucket load of grass clippings into the compost bin. And well, today, I don't know if it's because the lawnmower deck's not on it, or if it's just that it's warmer out, so the ground is a lot more moist. But yesterday that was a lot more solid. I started digging in. I didn't get stuck this time. Now, I must have drove over this yesterday with the lawnmower deck on, I don't know, at least 4 times, 3 times, I don't know. That never happened. Came in today, my first trip in. You can see I made some indentations around in here, and I went up into there, and then I dumped just that one bucket load, and then my way back out, I got stuck. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe the tractor might have been sinking and was putting stress on the drive shaft. So now that I mentioned that, maybe it was my fault. I don't know. I don't know anything about tractoring, but I'm learning. I have no idea what I'm doing. As you saw in the last video, the lawnmower deck broke. So right now I'm going to try to see if I can break the box plate. So I could have got it a little closer, but that's why I put the little pallets there with the wheels underneath. That way I can move the implement back and forth and adjust it up to the 3-point hitch. Cameraman decided that he didn't want to work today, and he called in sick. He's not sick. He's just watching his video games again. Doesn't matter anyways. He'll learn this as time goes on. Basically what I did was I lowered the 3-point hitch and I maneuvered this in. Now our next step is to get the pins into the bottom. And I don't know, we'll see what happens. I'm thinking this is gonna work out all right. The only problem is, and I'll show you in a second, where I'm about to try to do this. I just wanted a practice spot. And I'm not sure this is all gravel, but I think it is. All right, I'm pretty sure this is not gonna go right away. And nope, it didn't. I didn't think it would. And this is where I could use my cameraman. Oh, I got it. Now, if I had the boy here, that would have been better if I was doing 2 hands because I could lift with something. But basically, that's how it hooks up. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is not really a how-to on how to box play. Might be more of a how not to. I'm going to go out to the back, and there's some gravel that I saw there that I think it's all gravel. It's supposed to be a road. We're going to try to box plate it, and if it really isn't gravel there, well, then I'm going to have to order some gravel. In the meantime, don't do what I do. All right, we'll see what happens. And I can feel the tractor dragging. Right now is just scraping up the topsoil of the grass, and boy, I feel that pulling. And we'll come back later, and what we'll do is we'll pack it all down. So that's what we got right now. I'm going to go right next to it, drop the blade again. isn't four-wheel drive. And you can see how much dirt it pulled up. This is going to be more than a one-day job, because I'm new with this. And I got nothing this time. I don't think I had the blade down low enough. Still fun though. Learning what you're doing. The only concern I have is the tippiness. The tractor does tip a lot. It bothers me. And we're going to try it again with our bucket. And we're going to drop the blade. It's Thursday, the 29th. Come close the door for me, buddy. I'm heading up to SR1 to get the drive shaft for that lawnmower deck. And while I'm up there, I'm going to have them show me the possibilities to look at for the hydraulic lines. I'm pretty sure that whatever's causing the leak up here is probably coming from one of those fittings. That would be my guess. Not entirely sure. I'll have to check underneath, but I'll have them kind of tutoring me on where to look. But right now, shout out to SR1 in Orono, Maine. I called on this, I think, Tuesday, the day after the holiday, and here it is Thursday, and the part was warranted, and they had it in stock, so I'm going up to get it. Maybe I can get this lawn done before we leave. So we got the drive shaft, and I talked with the mechanic up there, the technician. Told him about the hydraulic fluid that was leaking on the floor. He said it was quite common, especially when they're new. And he told me I just have to give it a couple of torques on what he called the 90-degree connection. And he showed me how to access that, and that's what we're going to do right now. The cover off of that, basically it's just 3 nuts right here, here, and here, 12 millimeter. I don't think I had to take the joystick off. You had to kind of really pry a little bit to get, I think it was this one here, to get the cover off, get it by the little stud. Now that I got it exposed, I can actually see which one is actually leaking. And right in here, I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera, but right in here I can see some hydraulic fluid right there on this connection here. This one over here seems dry, so I'm probably going to leave that one alone. The one up in here seems dry also. I can see Teflon tape. Hopefully that's not the issue, because I don't want to have to take this whole thing apart. I'm just going to try to basically torque down on it. But I checked all the other connections. He kept saying 90s. Maybe they are 90s. Yeah, that's right, they're 90s. The 90s are all fine. I don't see any leaking. I see no evidence of anything leaking in there. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. I have no idea how much it was leaking to begin with. That seems to be the only spot, really. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it was this one. This thing is soaked. I mean, I got it on there. Let's see about getting a wrench for that one, and see if we can torque that down a little bit. So in addition to having to go get a cold snack, I also had to take a break because of the damn mosquitoes, and I'm pretty sure a black fly as well. You can only stay out here for about 10 or 15 minutes at a time, and then they catch on that you're there. But I put on a sweatshirt. I don't have a net or anything, or to put over my face and stuff. But I figured maybe as they start bothering me, I could put the hood up. I don't know. We'll see. That might help. Okay, I gave that a little torque. I didn't have the right size wrench. I ended up using 7/8, which is American. I don't know exactly what size it's supposed to be. I think it was a 20, maybe a 21 millimeter, and I'm pretty sure this is about the same. But I used a 7/8 wrench, and I used a pair of channel locks right there. I got just a little tweak out of that. Hopefully that tightened it up enough. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna clean all this fluid down with brake fluid to clean up the hydraulic fluid. Hydraulic fluid is pretty corrosive, so I want to get that cleaned up. And I think I'm just gonna run this for now with this cover off, so that if it does leak again, I might be able to actually look down here and see exactly which one is leaking, but I'm fairly certain it was that one. I don't want to touch the others if they're not leaking. Generally, I'm of the school of thought that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Here goes. We'll see how this works. That sound was just my speakers for my cell phone. It was kind of a waste getting those and putting them in. I had a video installing them. I don't think it's worth showing anymore because it doesn't really work. And the glow plug's done. And ignition. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I really should do this, but I don't generally do it often. It's something that I've been teaching the boy how to do, but I probably should. Wait a minute. Gotta set a good example for the boy. That's a good sign. The leaks. That's a good sign. All right, let's see how this runs. My favorite part, tippy tippy. All right, we're gonna run her just a little on the higher side, see what happens. Again, I'm not really all the way down. I can scrape down a little more. We'll see what happens after this run. Oh, I got a good bucket full now. can't really see where that's dripping. Might get up. You know what? I think I'll just get out and see where it's dripping from. Well, this ain't good. But at least I could see the actual drip this time. See it dripping right here. I can't see anything in here. We'll get it. Some more troubleshooting to do. The upside is I'm not concerned about moving this and putting it back where it belongs if I don't get this job done this week. This is probably going to be the worst video ever for how to grade a road. I mean, I started here because I didn't want anybody to see it from the street, because I don't know what I'm doing. But I will be going down there sometime this summer, and we'll be cutting in some more trails down there, maintaining the trails that we got. And in the meantime, I'd like to get this straightened out before it rains. I don't want this all washing away. I want it packed down as best I can get it packed. I got lots of rock in here. I'm not sure how much of it was actually gravel. I don't think it was now, but I'll probably bring in some gravel for it. Either way. So, well, back to the drawing board. I gotta go look at that piece of video to see if I can determine what I'm supposed to tackle on the inside as far as tightening. That looked like it was actually leaking mostly from the actual unit, and it shouldn't be leaking from there, but we'll see. I know, I got the same sweatshirt on. I didn't bother to change this morning. Started the tractor up. So I looked at the video and I could see where it was dripping down here. But then after closer examination, there's nothing there. So I just started it up. It's been running, idling for about, I don't know, 5 minutes, and I think I found our leak right in here, and it looks like it's leaking from up in here, so it looks like it's this one that needs to be tightened down. Let's hope I get it, because I'm going to shut it off and I'm going to try to tighten that one down, and hopefully this will be done. I'm not going to get much more done this week. We're running out of time this week, and tomorrow's gonna rain, Sunday's gonna rain. I'm leaving Sunday anyway. The boy has a tournament, a jiu-jitsu tournament next week, so I have to get him back so he can train. So, I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully I get this torqued down. So with the tractor off now, you can definitely see, as I get in here, there's hydraulic fluid up in here, and there it is, right on my finger, leaking out of the top. It's dripping down here, it's going down this way, and dripping all the way down to the bottom. Now, that explains the drip that I see here, but I don't know where this drip is coming from. So it looks like I'm gonna have a second leak somewhere. I'm not sure if this needs to be torqued in because it's not coming from there, but I can't see how this would go that way. I have no idea where that other leak. So it looks like I have two leaks. And I'm not seeing any other spots except this one up over here. This seems to be the only spot. All right. Now, finger-wise, I can't move that, but there's no doubt about it. That is loose. I put the wrench on, and I'm barely putting any torque on that at all. And you can see that's not even tight. That definitely needs to come this way. And hopefully that will take care of that one. While I'm in here, I'll check this one. And yeah, see, that one's tight. I'm not going to bother with torquing that anymore. And yeah, that's good. So that was definitely a loose one. I'm pretty sure we got at least one of them. We'll see. I'm going to have to dry this all off, start it up again. And let's see if we have any more leaks. All right, I torqued this down right here. Just gonna start lifting the bucket up. Put some hydraulic pressure down in there. It didn't take long for it to leak. So I'll know once I get the other glasses on. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in there. It was leaking right out of here. Check down below. Not seeing any leaks down here right now. This is the one out, right here where I saw this drip is where I'm most concerned, because I don't know where that would be coming from. No, I'm not a tractor wizard, but I am mechanically inclined, and if somebody points me in the right direction, I know what to look for. So we'll see. I think I might have to operate this for about 20 minutes at least before it rains, and then we're gonna have to put the tractor away. Enough playing for this week. I'll be back up definitely in July. Might even be back before then, I'm not sure. The upside is black fly, at least today, very limited. Not doing too bad with them today at all. Got probably a good 15 minutes in. This has always, I shouldn't say always. Once it started leaking, it would leak within 15-20 minutes, especially working the bucket. And that's what I mostly just did just now. All of that, I didn't even use the box blade. I decided against using the box blade because I wanted to give the bucket a workout. and make sure that that leak had stopped. It appears that it stopped, so we're good to go. Yay! Oh, and don't do what I do.